I've arrived at my second spot. This is my grandparents' farm. Not entirely sure how old it is, but it's probably early 1900s, the house anyway. This has been farmland for a very long time. There's the silo, and if you see this flat area next to the silo, that used to be a barn, and that's been torn down, or I guess it burned down a long time ago. The guy who owned the barn claimed to the insurance that there was a bunch of saddles with silver attachments on it, so, you know, But my grandpa knows the old layout of the house, and he knows exactly where people used to hang out and go. For example, that wishing well over there is where the outhouse used to be. So the path between that and the house is a great place to check. So I'm excited about this one. I think there might be less trash on this property. And let's get at it. We got a mid-30s squeaker right here. Okay, maybe dig a big one. Look at that.
What is it? Huh?
It's copper.
Copper?
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know.
It looks decorative. I don't think it's like a nut or anything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, Brad. Huh?
It might have been like a handle, a drawer handle.
Well, it might have been something, you know, because if they set up here, they had wagons and stuff up here, you know.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I like that. That's a cool find.
Yeah.
That's better than trash.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, the camera might not have been on for this one, but we just dug this up. Wisconsin truck, 1956. That's a bummer. That was a long dig.
Truck, it says?
Yeah, truck.
Oh. That's a few years back, huh?
Yeah. This is a 1516.
Probably the other license plate, Brad.
Maybe.
Did it beat pretty good?
This one has a different number, so it's probably something else.
Well, I gotta go over pee behind the milk house here.
Okay.
I think the goddamn water's going and I gotta pee like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
So don't eat any yellow snow over there.
Okay, I found it. It's another pull tab. There's another one in the 20s. Oh, there it is.
Aluminum, huh?
Yeah, it's a can, I think. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Let's see where the silver is. Yeah, right under the roots still. Ow. Oof.
You find something?
No, I just broke my nail pretty good.
Oh, that's no good, huh?
Yeah. Oof.
Oof. You cleaned up and put a Band-Aid on it, Brad.
Yeah, let me just find the silver coin first.
Another damn big root there, ain't there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we know next time you come back, we know where to look, huh?
Yeah.
Under them roots, huh?
Yeah, I think I gotta go wash this off.
Yeah, I think you better. Huh? I'll push the stuff back in the hole and then,
Okay. Okay, minor setback. My damaged thumbnail almost ripped clean off, so I had to go in and soak it in peroxide and put some Neosporin, and and now I'm all patched up, and I'm gonna put on a glove, and I'm gonna take my time from now on. My grandpa filled in that hole. I'm certain it's a silver coin, but you know what? We'll move on. We don't need to dig right under the tree root. There's probably more. So, yeah, I'll see you when we get going again. Look at that. Starline Ink, it says.
what is it?
It says Starline Ink.
Star? Starline Incorporated. That's a trucking outfit.
Yeah? So that's like a carburetor cap or something?
Or must have been off a wheel cap, hubcap or something, huh? Anything else down in there? How the hell would that get weighed? Starline, they run out of Milwaukee too, Brad.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they go through Delavan a lot every now and then. Yet, big long their dump truck, semi dumps.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Starline Incorporated. Yeah, see, it must have been. Is it notched on the other side too?
Yeah.
That went over
A hubcap?
a hubcap or maybe steering something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's all that was in there. Is that one?
Yeah, that was it. Oh, is that it? I see it.
Radiator cap or something, huh?
Yeah.
Gas cap or something.
Yeah. I was hoping it was a pocket watch for a second, but I think it's too heavy. Oh yeah, see, it's threaded on the... That's a weird one. Does it have anything written on it?
I take it over there and blow it out with air, Brad, huh?
Yeah.
I think the air compressor's probably got air.
Well, it's a shame that I only have one morning to dig here, because I have found some really, really cool stuff. We're getting a bucket right now, and I'm going to wash off the good stuff and show it to you. I'm not going to wash off the trash. But, yeah, stay tuned. Oh, I figured I'd let you watch me clean some of it, since we don't actually know what this one says yet. I think it's a cap off oil can. It says pull-up spout with bales. And it says Flex Stout. Pry out cap. To open, pry out cap, pull-up spout with bales. So yeah, it is a cap off some kind of oil can or something. Whatever Flex Stout is, I'll look that up real quick before I do the wrap-up. Cool. Okay, here we go with the wrap-up for one of my favorite digs ever. What's crazy, absolutely nuts, I didn't find a single coin. Now there's tons and tons of signals that I skipped because I only have one morning and this place is large. And so there's tons of areas that I didn't get to either. But even so, I am incredibly happy with what I found. So let's start with the junk. We got, you know, aluminum, not as much as at the other farm, so, you know, I wasn't constantly searching after good signals. It turned out to be this. Over by where the outhouse was, there's a lot of this. It's really light. I thought it was pumice, but it doesn't really even make the metal detector go off, but it does make the pinpointer go off. So I'm guessing this is some kind of slag. It was all in the same hole pretty much. So they must have been forging something, right? All right, if anyone knows about slag, tell me if this looks like slag. It's very light. I mean, it's not quite as porous as pumice and it doesn't float. So that's why I think it's slag. I got a couple of pull tabs, not too bad. This, he says, this my grandfather says is a piece off a sickle mower, he says, for making hay. Had a bunch of nails, round nails. There's this big old ring of some sort. This is one of the first things we found. Super cool copper ring. No idea what it's for. You know, honestly, maybe this was the, this could have been the dipstick for a real old tractor, you know? Kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It's broken off there. But I love that. We got this big old carriage bolt with 2 square nuts on it. I don't know too much about carriage bolts and how old they might be. I did find my very first, at least pieces of square nails. Never found those before. There was iron everywhere, you know, so I probably could have been digging these up all month if I wanted to. Only one of them actually came with a head on it, and it does look like it could possibly be a rose head instead of a regular square nail, so that's a possibility that they were all rose heads. I don't know, because I don't have the heads. This is just a little cap with nothing on it. This is a weird, I think it's melted aluminum, but it is weird. It's a weird hunk of melted aluminum. All right, now the really cool stuff. We have it says use monkey wrench, try sure, something patent pending, Chicago and Met. That must be Metro. Then something else, then US patents, and then a bunch of numbers. Then something else patents. Something patents issued and pending. So I'm gonna go Google that real quick and see what that is. We've got Flex Stout. It says to open, pry out cap, pull up spout with bales. And we've got this Starline Inc., which is a trucking company out of Wisconsin, and they were founded in 1961, but my grandparents bought this house in the early 60s, so it must have been dropped here right when they started in around 1961. And these great old license plates from the 50s. I absolutely love the color on this truck one. This one's pretty cool too. It says America's Dairyland. I am just so happy about how this turned out today. The ratio of cool stuff to junk is phenomenal. So it's gonna be a couple days before I can get back out, but I do have several days of digging left in Wisconsin, and it is supposed to warm up. That may actually not work in my favor because it could get even muddier than it is right now. And if you look at my pants, it's pretty muddy. Okay, we'll see you on the next one.